Pokemon trainer of CodeName, who's just not resting the wheel nearly enough away from Maverick Hunter in order to dictate the pace of play, and that allowed Maverick Hunter to do so.
At least he's got his college education.
No, you're not wrong about that. CodeName, he'll have plenty of sets to play here at the laboratory for years to come. And folks, we want to thank you for joining us here at twitch.tv/Clash Tournaments for continuing coverage of CodeName Bears 184. And alongside Omens, I'm BCE Stu, the announcer. And yeah, we are here every single Friday. Next week is going to be my 50th tournament, my 50th weekly. I did the counting, and it's so wild, man. This has been a crazy journey. And as we get Chia taking on Luck here, Luck has been here. Let's call it a bit more than 50 weeks.
Oh, don't even get me started.
I mean, he's been here since the very beginning.
I still remember when I was trading wins with this guy in the old game. No, I actually got a couple in the last game.
No,
I don't know if that's happening soon, but who knows?
I mean, with the plethora of characters that Luck can play, it's definitely, who even knows? He was hovering over Wii Fit Trainer, and honestly, that would not have shocked me.
I knew it. I knew it. One of these people, one of these players is Weebying up to pick Joker week 1. You know it's going to happen.
Yeah, fair enough. And indeed, it's Chia. I would say you never saw it coming, but let's face it, we all did.
Can we?
However, the Falco
let the joke cool off, people. Come on. There were other good quotable quotes from that game.
Yeah, I
you know one of my favorites. The boss of the third arc, quote of the Millennium. Young women are so useful. They lack physical strength and are dumb. That's quote of the game right there.
Goodness gracious. So now, well, Chia might be taking exception to that as she's not doing that bad for herself here.
Luck ought to use that on her. Young women are so useful. They lack physical strength and are dumb. Oof. Chia, though, lacking for no strength whatsoever in this game. Already solid, even percent here. Our sense out. You got to respect that power. Don't pull the trigger. There's your get-up attack. Nice and quick from Falco. Stay safe.
Yeah, Luck is far too good a fundamental player to be caught by that. And
he plays smart. That's Luck's biggest advantage. He has a wealth of fighting game experience, plays several as well as this game, and he just knows there's a certain psychology you bring to any fighting game, and he understands that. It's kind of why you can get away with playing a plethora of people and still do pretty solidly in this lab.
No, the fundamentals are absolutely there and always have been for Luck, who is, I guess you can describe him as a double specialist, just considering how well he can adapt with so many people. Has teamed with Juice in the past, has teamed with Uno, I believe he teamed with Spiro as well, has won tournaments with all of them here at the laboratory, and really so good at adapting to both his teammates' playstyle and indeed adapting to the style of his opponents as well. Chia
catching into that forward smash, early lead for Chia.
Yeah, indeed, but Chia... Oh, there you go!
The same motion! Falco's like, I don't need knives. God gave me better knives. 3 of them. Right across your eyes.
Those forward smashes are for the bird, says Luck. And indeed, the up tilts, early percentage combos.
Gets the up tilt. They don't respect that combo. Like, I was having this trouble online too. I play command grab characters, so I get privilege. But people don't realize that counter is going to get held. You can't wait it out like anything else. You got to just run up and grab them, because chances are they're going to hold it. And there is a little cooldown on the Rebellion Guard, so reach in and put your hands on them.
3 consecutive down throws from Chia, and Luck.
Joker is a solid combo character, I'm telling you. It's like Sheik, if Sheik was allowed to have power in this game.
And I get the feeling that Joker is the kind of character you can get away with pressing buttons a little bit more with, but again, it's not going to be nearly enough
he does it again.
Pile on. It's not going to be nearly enough to pile on a whole bunch of damage, very much like Sheik in that regard.
Joker, especially in base form, is trying to nickel and dime and set up for a set. That's why you got the lingering damage of Aha. He's got fast buttons, and he's got a decent projectile, so he can constantly harass people at any point in neutral. That's really his whole game plan is rack up the numbers in the base form and put him away with Arsene when he's powered up.
And also that counter for both melee moves and projectiles. Not something that necessarily hurts either.
Counters in my experience. Like, it's kind of been a new thing in this game. You got Incineroar War of Revenge, and now Joker with the Bakarakarn and Tetrakarn spells. You gotta have an extra layer of respect for that, or that's gonna happen. But he gets his confirmed. Goodbye to the Rebel Meteor, and we got an even game.
So yeah, just like that. And it's this has been even from the very jump. I mean, the numbers have fluctuated.
These are smart players. Chia, more focused in this game, but had a wealth of experience since the days they went by Chibo. they're not going to fall for dumb shit. They're really not. Even with a newer character, they know just what to look out for in a new character and their kit and what to abuse. A little too early with that side beat there. Luck gets confirmed. Luckily, Chia escapes in time.
And there is a point to be made about using a character and not letting people get adjusted to it.
She's got to watch out. She's in triple digits. Falco doesn't have many kill confirms, so once that he does have to go off, she's got to lock it down first. And Luck, on the other hand, has got to keep our sense from showing up again. He can. He's got to make this match wind down as fast as he can.
He needs to put this away, basically.
Yeah.
Does Luck.
Key thing about the meter is if you're not getting damaged or if you're not too far behind 100%, fills very slowly. I don't know if you're watching it right now. So as long as Luck picks his spot really carefully, he can keep our sense from coming out until he gets his kill confirmed, I think.
Back air.
She's taking a wrist. Almost got blown
Chia.
up for that there. About a third left in the Rebellion meter before her kill power skyrockets. Gets the tip of fair. He's going deep. Could that be it? That's it. Did not save a jump.
Ate the Fire Fox, and I was expecting, honestly, that down B to come out, because if you get hit by Fire Falco, that fills up the meter almost immediately, and she gets wings and is able to make it back. So perhaps that's what Chia was looking for, but it did not come out.
Didn't have the wings
in time. The plan was there. Execution was not, and Luck takes full advantage and goes up 1-0.
I was mentioning the Incineroar counter previously. Another new thing they're doing in this game is recoveries that switch on the fly. You're talking about the Pokemon Trainer switch that we saw earlier. Now we're talking Joker. All of a sudden, our Sen can come out of nowhere and suddenly have a completely different recovery strategy. I really like kind of the new flavors of character and metagame that they're adding to this. They're still experimenting. They're still trying people out. Even as they bring characters back from old, they give them new spins to see, like, what can we do with the platform fighter genre? What can we do to give our players a neat little trick to play with?
Yeah, and Joker obviously having some pretty good tools with which to work as we go to Town and City for game number 2. But I do wonder, Romans, and this is just your opinion on this. Is not all things with the character aside. Talking about the players, because we had someone playing Arsene, 2 people playing Joker earlier. One was a player named Arsene who actually wound up going up against Crate.
Went Ganon and did their tag Dishonor.
Went Ganon and won 2-1. So let's be real.
Look, I love Persona 5. Top 10 game for me. Top 10 game for Emma.
Oh,
top 10 back airs for tonight.
You could say doing his tag honor, but make him like Arsene Lupin and stealing the set.
I know. Well, it's Ganon. It's too big.
Well, I mean,
Ganon's too big now.
Look, it's a historical reference. Take it or leave it.
Arsene Lupin, the gentleman thief.
There you go.
He's French. Fuck the French. Rip Notre Dame. Pray for Notre Dame. I don't know.
Yeah, something. We got it.
I don't need to be sensitive. I'm at the lab.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's got to respect that counter more. I mean, he's got a comfortable lead right now, but that meter's just going to fill and fill if he doesn't respect that. And it's a real easy punish if you can just hit the brakes. Might be some matchup and experience on Luck's part, but knowing him, he can adapt pretty quick the longer this goes on. Hitting and running. Got a little chip damage there. I don't see much use for that gun move, but it looks like Chia found it. Just do a little nickel and dimey when you can, and when you can't, just do A-Ha, do your good buttons.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Joker looked solid, man. A lot of coverage. Is that what you were asking earlier?
No, and she is playing a very good Joker. Don't get me wrong. At the same time, I do wonder, perhaps maybe now is the time to break out the Rob, just because you're more familiar with the character. And obviously, Luck has played against the Robber too as well. But you're seeing what Luck is doing right now. He seems to have adapted, seems to have downloaded, and perhaps the intimacy of knowing that character and having played it ever since the days of Brawl and the Forbidden game. That was shall not be named.
The shitty name.
Exactly. What? Perhaps this. Perhaps
been a little under
help.
pressure there. He could have made that back. Fire Falco could have protected him. However, a clean stock lead, and he's already putting points on the board. So I think Luck still in good shape here. Getting his combo starters, putting percent on the board. And Chia, it's too late to go to Rob right now.
No, you're absolutely right. And
good landing mix-up, protecting
his spots out on the A-Ha. Or the A-Ha guy?
A-High on. If you don't play Persona, do not bother yourself with the naming conventions. It's some weird, not even Latin shit, I'm telling you.
Gotcha.
The games are great. The games are so great, but that's always the funniest part of me. Oh, he pulls the trigger again. He's gotta respect that. And He's starting to make this back. They can get a stock, get a Rage and Arsene comeback. Luck, I'd put this away if I were you. Swings for that back here. He's doing the right thing. Zoning out Arsene a little more. Chia got her right where you want him.
I mean, that back air is so good. I mean, even in its base form, but with Arsene out, that thing is lethal.
Definitely one of Joker's best moves. Basically, he gets a Falco back air. One thing I'm kind of surprised by, and maybe this is competitive spirit, but why would you not just sit on the platform? Jokers are sent out. That's
we tech those in Philly, though.
He's good. He's too good not to tech. And Chia, this is what I'm talking about. Rage Arsene comeback could be exactly the key, but he goes back into the mask. Is this Luck's breathing room?
And Luck,
get this back. Oh, that could have been an up smash. Dodges, respects the up smash.
However, let's think about how this changes Luck's gameplay, because he's not going to be hitting as many buttons. He does not want to fill that gauge up again, so he might be looking to get something off of a grab here.
Might be grab, might be down tilt. Could be some safer kill confirmed Falco has now that he's at 157.
He does not seem to be deterred by the potential of a Rebel's Guard, though. I will give him that. Luck, as fearless as he is calculated.
I mean,
and now forward air.
He maybe should consider it. That meter fills very fast when you're at a deficit. And Luck, this is kind of the problem with Falco, man. You got to take nickel and dimes. You don't have a really clean kill confirm to go to.
But Chia has brought this all the way back. It's amazing. I mean, she could have very well have given this up and taken the 2-0. However, forward air, but not quite yet.
He's safe. We DI in this house.
Chia staying alive.
The bear doesn't get it. About Joker, late percent kill throw in the form of down throw and back throw. Arsene is out, and Luck.
Oh my
God!
Chia!
Chia with nothing saving that. No more techie at high percents.
Reverse 3-stock victory for Chia.
Now that's stylish.
Beautiful stuff.
That's Devil May Cry, but you guys get it. It's all Japanese to me.
There you go, and either way, as we get this thing tied up at 1 apiece. Chia bringing that all the way back, the reverse 3-stock, and keeping her composure all the way throughout. She was sitting at about 80% when Luck was down to his second stock.
She was a bear and an up smash away, that's for sure. Thing I was noticing, maybe this is why she stuck with him. People aren't used to fighting Joker yet. I saw some good edge guards out of Vex, but that was kind of the exception to the rule. Falco gets a lot of mileage off edge guards usually, and Luck didn't seem like he knew what to go for there. Like, you know, I'm looking for my fares. I'm looking to gimp him with the laser. But Joker can end up be as much as he wants. How do I kind of knock this character out of that range? Where do I place my fair? Where do I place my dare, my nair? Just everything I need to do to make sure this character doesn't recover.
And I'm not comparing these two characters by any stretch of the imagination, but this is Chia perhaps playing the same way as she should, or as she would have with Rob. Whereas, like, all the things that she was doing were all methods of deterrence, whereas, like, I know you don't want to press buttons against me right now because I just hit you with that Rebel's Guard and got Arsene, and I know that you don't want to necessarily be lunging at me willy-nilly because I can hit you with gyro. It's a very mental game, very calculating game that Chia plays, and she did that perfectly to the tune of a reverse 3-stock against, and now all of a sudden the character crisis coming to life on the select screen.
I saw how hard Luck had to reach for a kill there, and he's probably rethinking, maybe I'll play a good character. Look, it's hovering over a good character, my old boy. And now it's hovering over... Indecision is such a funny thing to watch.
He's selecting... so you're thinking Ike Nair into Oblivion, or...?
I don't think Joker beats Ike, man. Speaking of... I don't know, my experience, the key to fighting Joker as Bowser is let those fares loose. He's got very short range A-button moves, like they're fast, but he's stuck with the knives, and it's... When you got a sword in this game, it's so easy to outrange a character like that. She immediately going to the hit and run tactics, perhaps acknowledging that. He didn't full use of mobility.
And Lucina, perhaps one of the most well-rounded characters in the game, can apply that pressure, but it's all safe pressure with those hitboxes, with those forward airs can advance. I mean, you play it like Marth pretty much, except you do
do whatever you want.
Zone out.
Except you do whatever you want. You don't have to worry about spacing. You don't have to worry about all that silly stuff.
You do have to worry about getting caught with those S smashes, though. You punish the landings, and that's the opportunities that she is going to have to take if she wants to win.
I've seen Luck play both of them, but as mobile as Joker is, you probably don't want to waste time setting up for tippers. You just kind of want to... He'll get in your face eventually. You can let that forward smash fly. Just wait for it. Lucina definitely the better choice here.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't need to worry about the
Respect.
zipper.
Oh,
Lucina.
okay. Got very lucky there just as the counter winds out. He knows Chia likes to hold that and got to blow it with a forward smash.
So the question is, as we're both of these players have yet to lose a stock that may very well change
Rebellion
soon.
back here, so scary. But I gotta say, I'm impressed with this character. I'm still thinking high tier at best, but that bear, Rebellion bear, that is something to respect.
Absolutely, and now
let's counters fly. Just more of a discouraging mechanism than anything, even if it doesn't hit.
Well, spot dodge on the grab, and that could have led to something dangerous off stage. And of course, being edge guarded by Lucina is just, I mean, you lose the will to live, basically.
If you haven't seen this yet, benefit of Joker is, even after using up B once, he's not in free fall, he can just use it again. And since, as you saw, it can work diagonally up, it can work pretty deep diagonally down, Joker, surprising amount of freedom in his base form for recovery. And definitely, Chia, regarding recovering traditional ways mostly, but I have a feeling if as aggressive as Lucina gets off screen, we might see Chia take advantage of that. Like, okay, I tried to up B, but I got knocked. I'll just up B again. Just fade back, fade in, and up B again. Pop up this time.
So I am curious about your opinions. I mean, because we know that Luck has an Olimar. We know, obviously, he has a Falco. He plays so many characters in this game. Do you like the Lucina pick here in particular?
Yeah, he's played Lucina for a long time, and she's... I consider her top 5. Lots of people consider her top 5. She's really proof that vanilla is the best ice cream flavor. I can't blame him for going for it. He knows the character and she's good in this game, but just the matchup inexperience. Maybe he wasn't playing enough quick play, but doesn't seem to know how to respect his options. Rushes in, gets more aerials. Chia got such a cozy lead right now.
I mean, and the thing is that Lucina, I would agree, on paper is a very good pick, but the execution simply not there right now for Luck. He's whiffing on far too many swings of the sword for this to be effective, and just like that, a 3-1 lead right now for Chia in terms of stocks.
This is what I mean. Like, now, I ain't the player Luck is, but just my experience fighting Jokers online, he needs to respect the counters. Joker, more than anybody else in this game, is down B happy, and you gotta kind of double think your punishes. I know it's tricky, it's bracket, but, oh my god, we got a cop going around. It's tricky to double think your punishes, especially in bracket, but if you just hold your horses a bit, you can grab that ass, and Lucina, Falco both get great rewards off grab in this game.
If you focus a bit, you can grab that ass. That is an excellent out-of-context quote from Omens, and now...
Giggity, giggity.
F-tilt finally gets Chia off stage. Luck
needs a really explosive comeback.
Over there.
No invincibility there. Winds out. I noticed. The invincibility ends right at the tip. Misses the bear. That might have been key. Oh, he's trying to use the ending of Rebellion Guard for a punish. It did not take. Goes deep. Zip lines up. And Luck, that little burst of momentum.
Oh, there you go.
Just came back. And great comeback. This could happen.
And just like that, the whiff punish, as you saw, and punish indeed with that F smash. He's sitting at 107%.
Now, key thing to consider about Joker, when you have a lead, Rebellion, SP gauge, feels much, much slower. So Luck, maybe having kind of a little mercy rule here, a little more breathing room. It's going to start, but less quickly than it looks like it might. So Luck, if he can get some momentum going like a key edge guard. Oh, never mind. The Phantom Thief has made his arrival. Set his calling card, and he's about to start some mayhem.
And now, Luck needs to be extremely careful here, sitting at 172%, and of course, that side B with that accumulating damage after effect.
That Rob experience, you can hold back if you want to. And there, Strain Air with that explosive power is goodbye to Luck.
Yeah, at that percentage as well, there's only so much you could do. Chia with one last surprise indeed, and will take...
There we go.
And there you go, that's a 2-1 victory for Clash Tournaments Chia.
And they're so strong it created rivers in the desert.
Beautiful stuff, and with that, I will